like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
Look guys, the strawberry season has started.
Quite a lot.
Ta-da! I was picking. It's quite heavy, try it.
It's quite heavy. Try it.
Guys, try it. It's amazing. So, it's a great amount for the first harvest.
Yes.
I was picking, my back was hurting, but this is the reward. So this will be our snack or lunch or something. I'm looking forward to this. And here we have pecan nuts. Pecan. What's the...
Why looking
How
at
do
me?
you say that? You know everything.
Depends where you're from. Pecan or pecan, I guess.
Okay, so they are not grown here in the Czech Republic. This was just like a gift to an internet order, right?
I think it was a gift from Peter's parents.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And yeah, pecans are very, very yummy, but they are quite expensive here in stores because they are not grown here and anything. So I'm looking forward to them as well.
I want to try strawberries.
Tommy is saying what I said to him he should say. That was a messy sentence.
I'm very obedient.
Oh my god, wow. I'm drooling.
On my shirt.
Today we are matching. That's great.
Peter steals my clothes all the time. He doesn't buy anything himself.
Because Tommy is our fashion guru in our household.
I am my fashion guru. He's just a leech.
But that's okay. I am a nice leech. But I was picking the strawberries, so I deserve some credit. I basically prepared lunch today, guys.
Wow.
Yes, I am the best.
Praise him, guys.
Yes, guys, tell me in the comments how amazing I am. Okay, so I will be picking a lot more over the coming days and weeks. Maybe
Hopefully.
2 weeks is the season, or 3?
3
even?
weeks, I would say, yeah.
So we'll be covered in strawberries, strawberries everywhere. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, I love the strawberry season.
Yeah, me too. It's a good thing that we protected them from the frosts.
Yes. They're very sweet. Love it. Wow guys, it's the evening and it looks so pretty here. The moon is rising. It's full moon today and I love it here. The atmosphere is so peaceful. The birds are still chirping and it's very, very beautiful. the elderflower season is going on like totally, so we are continuing with recipes and I'm going to show you how I make elderflower waffles. I discovered them last year, so I am not used to the recipe as much as to the cookies, for example, so hopefully this will work out. We will need this device like for waffles, you know.
Waffler.
Waffler, yes. And first we need dry ingredients. I have the majority of ingredients prepared here, that's why it's very full and messy here. Anyway, let's start with dry ingredients. Here we have 150 grams of whole grain spelt flour. We will add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Here we have brown sugar, but it doesn't really matter. Then we should add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which we have here. And the last thing is a pinch of salt, like this. And we will just stir this, and those were the dry ingredients. In this bowl we are going to prepare the wet ingredients. Here we have 1 egg.
1 wet egg.
It should be wet. It is liquidy, so it's wet. And we should beat the egg, so I will just do it here fast with a fork. Like this, for example.
So fast.
Yeah, it's like making scrambled eggs. But this will be better than scrambled eggs. Or maybe not. I would like scrambled eggs as well, but these waffles should be nice. Then we need milk. And we don't drink normal milk. You can use normal milk probably, but I always make homemade cashew milk. Here we have 230 milliliters of water, and I powdered 35 grams of cashews. So they are here. I powder them in this coffee grinder here. So these are powdered cashews and water. And I will just blend everything with this immersion blender. So it's very easy to create homemade plant-based milk. And I don't strain this or anything because in the dough it doesn't matter. But it's very smooth. So we will pour it here to the eggs. And here we have 30 grams of melted butter. So we are going to add that too. And those are the wet ingredients. So let's stir this. And that's basically it. So we will now combine the wet and dry ingredients. Let me figure out the angle so my cameraman is able to film this better. So we just add the flour with everything to the wet ingredients and let's stir this. And I think we can also add the elderflowers. That's the main ingredient. These are flowers from 8
Elders.
not from elders, from 8 big flowers. So ta-da! And they contain so much pollen. That's where the flavor and scent is. My fingers were very yellow when I was like pulling the flowers from the stems. And small tiny stems are okay, so you don't have to be very precise when removing the tiny flowers from the big flower. Is there a word for the big flower and then the tiny individual flowers? I don't know.
Flowerlets.
Okay. And look, a nice batter is being created now. So yeah, so this is not a dough, I would say. This is a batter because it's flowy. It's quite liquid. The waffle maker is like the light is green, so it should be heated. And now we should add, in my recipe I have written 3 to 4 tablespoons. But I remember it more liquidy. I don't know what happened again. It's always something.
Yeah, doesn't look like it will be a waffle.
It will. I will use this thingy to spread it a bit more. Maybe I don't have to do that and it would spread on its own when I close it. Let's try. And this should take 10 minutes. So we'll see. Guys, wish me luck. Hopefully it will be very, very nice and lovely. 10 minutes went by and let's take a look. I am afraid. Wow, it looks nice.
Yeah, looks edible. It's always a plus.
So cool. Oh, it's hot. Of course.
Who would have thought?
Yay, guys, so cool. Okay, so we will repeat this more times and then we can feast. So that's the recipe. Yay. Okay guys, so here we are. Everybody has 3 waffles. I added blueberry jam, our blueberry jam that I made last year. Here we have strawberries. You would say that we should have vanilla ice cream to this or whipped cream or something, but I think the jam will be enough for us, or maybe some syrup on top. I should have made the elderflower syrup, but that would be all sugar. We don't want that much sugar, so let's taste this. Yummy. Yes, of course. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Do you taste the jam or the elderflowers?
Everything. It's a very nice blend of flavors, and yeah, I can taste everything, and I recommend, guys. Yummy. What say you, honeybee?
It's really good.
Yay.
Especially thanks to the jam, probably.
Yeah, the waffles are kind of mild, right? A mild flavor.
Yeah, they are waffles. Like, it tastes the way it should, I think.
Okay.
Good. It's sweet, but not overly sweet.
That's what I wanted to hear. And you can taste the elderflowers, right?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to hear.
I don't know, let me try a piece without the jam.
The flavor must be there. Maybe you are so used to the scent everywhere in the air around us that you don't feel and taste it and smell it anymore.
And I drink the elderflower water all the time.
Okay, so it's everywhere. So we are becoming insensitive to that. Here we have wild poppies and we are very happy about that because we tried having them in the past and then they kind of disappeared. They are annuals and they create seeds and then the seeds grow. Look, here we have a small thingy where the seeds will be later. But it's difficult here on our property because there is grass everywhere and they don't like grass. So now they found this spot on the edge of these garden beds with garlic and yeah, they are here, so that's nice. We would like to have more. There are also these decorative poppies out there. We saw them in stores and they look very beautiful. So maybe in the future we would like to have those too, but for now we are happy with these wild ones. As you can see, it's very dry. Sometimes we water our garlic. We will be harvesting in a month or so maybe And yeah, the soil looks very dry, although here there is some moisture inside. But we are waiting for rain. There should be thunderstorms today. Wish us luck, because there should be strong wind at the beginning of the thunderstorms. So I'm sure we will get that, but not enough rain. Hopefully I am wrong, and yeah, we need rain because we have to water a lot, everything, the shrubs, vegetables, fruit trees, everything. And the weather can help a lot, because when you don't have to water, there is less work, and that's always nice. So we'll see. Guys, I'm hypnotizing these clouds. It looks like it's coming, like it's everywhere, but no, this is just a small thunderstorm here, and it's coming onto us, at least when I was looking at radar data. So, oh my god, wish us luck that it hits us directly. Yay! Wow, it's getting stronger. Yay! And it looks like it's just a rain shower. There are no thunder and lightning. How is it? We will not get enough rain from this, but it's definitely better than nothing. Oh my god. It's so dry, so dry, so this will help at least a little bit.